NRL Fantasy round 24 is in the books, and I have to say, we're back to some more regular programming. So the top 10 this week, top 10 scorers are much more regular, much more what we expect. Let's get right into it here. First up, Dom Young cranked out a massive score here, so 86 points. Didn't play the full game, came off about 10 minutes early with precautionary resting for that hamstring that he is tending to. I look at Dom Young here, though, and I'm not surprised by this score. Up against Parramatta, their edges have leaked a lot of points to wingers, and Dom Young is one of the best in the game. So this is a massive game. 3 tries, 3 line breaks, 12 tackle busts. Dom Young basically wasn't stopped in this one. Went over the top, went around, went through the air. He did whatever he wanted in this game and scored a massive fantasy score. Next up, Jake Clifford. So this is a bit of a comeback story for him, but he's been sitting in reserve grade for most of this year. Come out in this game, had a try, 2 try assists, a bunch of run meters as well. And the Cowboys ran rampant in this game. So they absolutely destroyed the Raiders in this one. And Clifford was a massive part of that. Now, I'm not going to overreact to this, right? So we're not buying Clifford right now. But what we can do is earmark this for next year because Chad Townsend is leaving the club. Clifford looks like he'll be the replacement at number 7. And that means that he could be a massive fantasy option for us in 2025. So keep this in mind when you're playing draft next year, when you're putting your team together next year, because you see these scores right now. He's giving you, he's essentially trying out for the Cowboys, but he's also trying out for your fantasy side. Going through, Isaiah Yeo, 46 tackles in this one, had 1 try assist, 192 meters run. Massive, massive game from Isaiah Yeo. This is all base stats here. Other than the try assist, he was pure base. And look, I can't keep talking to you about, why Isaiah Yeo is a good fantasy option. He's a great player in real life. He's a great player in fantasy. His role is rock solid at Penrith. It doesn't matter if they win or lose. He is that guy. He gets it done. You can captain him every week. Keep on rolling through here. Cam Murray returned to form. And I'll tell you what, it's all to do with the fact he moved back to lock. So this stat line had no attacking stats, right? 54 tackles, 3 tackle busts, 254 meters run. Pure base stats. In fact, the stats I just listed there, they got him to about 79 points by themselves, right? So you're not looking at any other secret stats or anything like that. He actually had a couple of penalties, a couple of missed tackles as well, but no attacking stats in this one. When he's at lock, he is an absolute beast, and he was a big part of what Souths are doing in that game. Saying that, they did cop a loss, so we'll see how South Sydney go into next week. I don't think they're going to change Cam Murray, but they could make other changes to their side. Going through Lindsay Smith, and we talked a bit about Liam Henry last week, but unfortunately for Liam Henry buyers, Lindsay Smith actually subbed into that starting spot at the last minute, and he absorbed the score that we were talking about for Liam Henry. So, 50 tackles, had a try, 119 meters run. It's a tough one to swallow if you were looking at Liam Henry, and I had to reverse my trade at the last second, for example. But yeah, I just couldn't bring myself to buy Lindsay Smith. I couldn't bring myself to do it. But hey, if you got him in a draft league or if you stashed him, congrats to you because he posted a massive score in this one. And really, guys like Lindsay Smith, Liam Henry, when they get their shot in the first grade side, they are just tackle machines with a bit of attacking upside there too and a great Penrith side. So automatic, great score, really strong from Smith. We'll see if he's starting next week when Liam Martin comes back. Rolling through some notable mentions here. And again, more of the regulars, right? So a bit more of a regular week this week. Last week, we had some absolutely crazy players coming through. This week, Cam McInnes, 76 points. Massive game from him at hooker. We got Val Holmes at 75 points. Again, Cowboys dominated in that game. So Val Holmes is a big part of that. Kalamatangi got 73. Moved back to the edge role, which is a bit of a weakness, but that Tigers matchup, we talked about that being favorable. Even though they lost, he did put on a bit of a show individually. Then Jacob Kraz, 73 points. Again, some big attacking plays, and the Dogs are on fire right now. And Ben Hunt came out, put on a show, 72 points. Fed Lomax a few times as well, who is on this top 10 list, but he put up a massive score too. So this is our top scorers for round 24. Hopefully you found it useful, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Good luck with fantasy this week, and hopefully your finals are going well. Peace out.